Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just doing a little live right now. I have no idea what the quality looks like, if this is even good quality, how is the lighting. I don't even know. I don't have my set up right now because currently I'm not really organized right now. I'm not in my own house. I'm in a very small room at my parents' house, which is only temporary because I'm doing everything I can to get out of my environment that I'm in because it's toxic, to say the least. I hate it here. But the reason I am here is because after COVID, I developed POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, losing everything. I literally hit a rock bottom, losing my apartment, my job, and it's been physically and emotionally very traumatic. My heart works harder than most people. When I stand up, my heart rate is rapid, so I have to sit down and rest most of the time, and I forgive myself for having to rest more than others. A lot of people don't understand. They think I could just live this normal life, and it's that's not the case. I literally, to be functional in a day requires a lot of work. It's more work than any job I've ever worked in my entire life, for the record. So having a chronic illness is not for the weak. Let me just tell you that. But I'm a warrior, and I burn the world to the ground looking for the root cause of this, because doctors, they can't help you with this. They just tell you how to manage your symptoms, like just staying hydrated, putting more salt in your body. Let me just tell you, none of that helped my POTS at all. None of that helped my symptoms at all. There is a 25% oh gosh, I just dropped something. There is a 25 percentile of people who are completely bedridden and disabled, unable to work, go to college, things like that. I fall into that category. I have been at a severe state of POTS since February 2021, since this happened to me. And it sucks, and I've been a victim for a long time, because not only did I have POTS, but I had chronic fatigue too. So not only that, also I had GERD, which is a disease where you just throw up, you acid reflux back up like your food, everything. It got so bad to the point it was like I was throwing up water, and I was literally, that's me being in fight or flight. And I've been in fight or flight for most of my life. I've been in fight or flight. I've been in survival mode since a child, growing up with a chronic narcissistic abuse. When you have that chronic exposure to it since a child, your body learns to stay in survival mode. And my healing journey has just been a lot of releasing anger, tears, but that's behind the scenes. But I'm truly leveling up. My posture's changed. I walk into the room more confident. I'm no longer a victim to my circumstances, to my diagnosis. I'm not a victim anymore to what happened in the past, because this is just like a spiritual take on it, guys. This is just a spiritual perspective. What I do is only reframe type of work. I do brain retraining, brain reframing, different perspective of things to help me get out of suffering so I can move forward in my life. I've been on the spiritual path for a long time, but I kind of, the more traumatic things have happened to me since I started my spiritual journey back in 2017, it's easy to fall away. And sometimes we just need that refreshment. We all have ancient wisdom. We all know this. We just need that refreshment. That's why I talk to coaches. That's why I talk to healers. That's the community I'm around, is people in the healing arts. Once upon a time, I was a part of a support group, for POTS, a support group for chronic illness. And all it did was just yes, let's just talk around. Let's just talk about our symptoms and how much it sucks and how we're all victims. Or let me join the narcissistic abuse group and let's talk about how much it sucks that these people hurt us. Yeah. Or I cannot be a victim to any of it and take my power back. And by doing that is like, you know what? Everyone just holds up a mirror in life to us and they reflect back what's already within us. So if I'm around nasty, mean, narcissistic assholes, most likely I'm being hard on myself. So I'm giving my time to people who are hard on me, who attack my character, who put me down. I'm allowing that because I'm boundaryless. I take responsibility in my part. It's like, okay, thank you. Thank you for this abusive relationship. Thank you for being my lesson. Thank you for being my teacher, what I need to work on within me so I can love myself more, so I can change, so I don't go around ending up around people who are victims and narcissists. I don't want to be around those people. Those are low vibrational people. We take our power back when we realize that it's not other people. We're not here to blame people. We're not here to blame our parents. They're wounded themselves. They have their own trauma. We're not here to blame our exes and those friendships that were narcissists and they hurt us. They only hold up a mirror to us. So, we're not going to be on autopilot anymore. This is what I tell myself, where I'm just reacting, being in that fight or flight, reacting, defending myself, constantly defending myself, trying to defend my character, trying to prove my worth, trying to have somebody affirm my worth to me. Where's that coming from? That's coming from my own insecurity. If someone is being angry with me and I'm getting triggered by that, I'm getting triggered when they put me down, I'm getting triggered when they yell at me, they're showing me the anger that's in myself. I could look at that and be like, let me just observe this right now. Look at this like a soap opera. Like, I don't care how this person feels about me. When? Like, this is a part of leveling up. You're no longer taking offense anymore to what people do and what people think about you. You're no longer wanting approval. And, for a long time, as far as like my parents, like especially my mom, like not really my stepdad, but my mom, I always wanted a relationship with my mom, right? That's natural to want that. But she's an abuser. She's abusive to me. And it came to a point where it's like, you know what? I no longer want this relationship with her. I no longer want anything from her. I'm no longer going to be in this trauma bond. I'm no longer going to be trying to be nice to her, hoping that she changes her behavior, hoping that she loves me one day and accepts me. No, that's not what we're going to do. This is how you take your power back from narcissists, from people who have, hurt you down, slowly stripped away your self-esteem. You know what I mean? This is why narcissistic abuse is so talked about, because it truly should be a criminal offense. It damages somebody. It gives people PTSD. You know what I mean? But there's hope. We can reframe. We can do brain retraining. We can get out of this. And this is for everything. This is for chronic illness. This is for sickness. This is just for anxiety. This is for, narcissistic abuse recovery. Like, this perspective will change your life. This work changes your life. This healing journey will change your life. You'll start seeing your symptoms subside. When we calm our nervous system down, when we get out of fight or flight, when we get away from toxic people, when we show up for ourselves every day, doing the work, accepting ourselves fully, not being ashamed of ourselves anymore. Because the real root cause, you guys, isn't the people. It's not our parents. It's not our past relationships. It's not the people. The real root cause is I resent myself for feeling weak. I resent who I was when I was getting treated that way. I'm ashamed because I'm not whole and complete. Because I have a sad story. So I'm not whole and complete. So we're ashamed. No. Share your story. You are so unique and wonderfully made. I'm a storyteller. I love sharing my story, and I love hearing other people's stories, you guys. There's people out here who are hurting, who are suffering, and people out here need your light. Don't ever stop shining your light just because there's people in this world who want to drag you down to their low vibration because they're empty inside. Who, you know, it's laughable at this point when someone tries to bring me down. I'm just like, ha, I see you. I know who you are. You know, I'm an educated empath. I'm a narcissist's worst nightmare because they don't want me to know who they are. They don't want me to find out who they are because I have one up on them, because they can no longer, they can't abuse me. They can't, I'm not easy to control or manipulate. You know, you have to put up boundaries, you guys. Don't engage, don't defend, don't explain, and don't personalize with narcissists. Okay? You are just wasting your life force, your energy trying to do those things. Your energy is so precious, and there's people in this world who will embrace you for all that you are. Don't worry about the people who hurt you. They're going to get their karma. Trust me on that. Don't let them take up any more space up here. Go within you. Set those boundaries. Stop being a victim to your diagnosis, your circumstances. Look, I'm a living testimony of narcissistic abuse. I'm a living testimony of what it's like to be chronically sick with symptoms every day, not able to go work, not able to go live my life, not able to go date, not able to go, do what I want, go hiking. I'm not going to be a victim to it though, because I'm in this work 100%. And it's inevitable that things will start changing in my life. It's inevitable. I love you guys. We can heal.